In the auto auction business, there are many ways that a dealer can buy a car. In this report, we will be looking at the online aspect of purchasing a vehicle. This report is an analysis of the e-sales department of ABC Lancaster Auto Auction and recommendations for how to increase traffic and profits within the department. First and foremost, it allows us to review the profitability of the e-sales department of ABC Lancaster. In reviewing the current e-sales department, specific areas will be looked at to see where fees need to be increased and where expenses need to be reduced. The dealer base of online sales is continuously growing on a weekly basis. There are still many dealers that come to buy and sell vehicles with the in-lane sale. However, they seem to be finding it easier to conduct business using the online opportunities. With this being the case, the e-sales department of ABC Lancaster Auto Auction needs to not only be up to standards, but also needs to be focused on growth. A report of last year's online sales was a large source used for this report. A survey was also conducted to get a better feel of how the dealers felt about the online app. The current e-sales department involves buying and selling vehicles on OVE and Smart Auction. OVE stands for Online Vehicle Exchange. It was created by Manheim Auto Auction and is used by dealers all across the world. This online market is the largest vehicle exchange for wholesale vehicles in the entire world. A CR, known as a condition report, is where a car simply gets inspected. The cars are checked for paintwork, dents, scratches, tire treads, options, etc. Each vehicle is rated on a scale from 1 to 5, with 1 being the worst and 5 being the best. The next step of the OVE process is the actual posting of the car. Many dealers can and do post their cars themselves. However, ABC Lancaster Auto Auction posts dealers' inventories for them. This would include the ABC Lancaster employee receiving the CR information and copying it all into the actual OVE listing. ABC Lancaster would also include the fact that they are the facilitator, as well as any announcements that the dealer would like to be on the car. The vehicle is then posted with a price and the option to make an offer. This means that the buyer can buy the car for the buy it now price, or they can contact the auction, who will then contact the dealer with an offer on the vehicle. So as you can see on the screen, you can see the vehicle information, the CR grade, the seller and their rating, the facilitating location, and the price, among other information. Over the past fiscal year, OVE sales have decreased, or at best have remained the same. The decrease of sales on OVE is due to many factors. First, not as much as emphasis has been on OVE sales has been in the past years. An immense amount of emphasis was put on it when it was first taking off, however the sales have become assumed ever since. OVE sales have affected the overall profits of ABC Lancaster Auto Auction. Over the past year, OVE sales have totaled for about 8% of the profit. It may not seem like much now, however, it's a growing market which will take away from the profit. OVE sales take away from the in-lane purchases that we want dealers to make. By buying and selling their vehicles online, dealers are taking it easy, to say the least. Because ABC doesn't charge a registration fee for their inline sale or OVE sale, it doesn't make much of a difference where the dealer sells their vehicles. When the vehicle sells, however, it does make a difference. Dealers have noticed and have begun to take advantage of the fact that selling the vehicle on OVE allows them to have a smaller fee, which creates a larger profit. ABC Lancaster holds their in-lane sale every Wednesday morning beginning at 9 a.m. Comprised of 8 lanes, ABC runs about 1,300 vehicles each week, including both dealer and lease units. A dealer can buy a vehicle while being in the lane, but they can also purchase vehicle online using Simulcast. Simulcast is a tool that allows a dealer to sign in via their auction access number and be a part of the sale. They can see the live auction, hear it, bid on vehicles, as well as instant message with the lane clerks. Online buyers that use Simulcast have increased in-lane sales. When a car is on the block or up for sale, the seller can see many bidders on the car, and they think that there's more real money, perhaps more than they think the car is worth, so they are more apt to sell the car at that time. Many dealers place proxy bids on vehicles at ABC Lancaster. A proxy bid is something that is used by dealers to somewhat purchase a car ahead of time. It's similar to a high bid, meaning that the dealer will put the maximum amount of money that they want to spend on their car, and then during the in-lane sale, the computer will automatically bid on that vehicle up to that maximum price. Proxy bids are used on a weekly basis and have become very successful. However, there are times when Edge Pipeline system goes down and all of the bids are lost. This has been detrimental to a few sales. When this occurs, all the proxy bids are lost, and the dealers are unhappy, of course, but more importantly, the profits of ABC Lancaster are then jeopardized. The current marketing strategy of the e-sales department of ABC was analyzed. It seems to be somewhat lacking. There are flyers promoting the e-sales posted around the auction itself and on the website. However, there's not much more. Successfully, the marketing strategy is catchy and very appealing to the eye. On the other hand, there seems to be a small amount of the strategy actually put into play. As a recommendation, first, ABC should focus more on e-sales directly with their online buyers. This would include having special promotions and incentive details for online buyers in order to increase the traffic and sales. Incentive deals would need to be determined by the management in order to figure out the best plan to gain the most profit. As a whole, the department should incorporate promotional giveaways for online buyers as they do for the in-lane buyers during the giveaways. The online buyers would then need to be contacted afterward. However, with a personal phone call, the dealer would be more apt to return to this place for business. Thank you.